YouTube, hello and welcome back to another video. We have a special guest today, Mr. Baller, Andre the Baller.
Guest. Not a regular guest?
He is not a regular guest. You can't say that right now. I mean, he's trying, he's putting in the work, and I mean, for you guys that are slacking and want to get back on track, he's your inspiration because he's going to start today.
Yep.
I don't know, I feel like I've said that a lot and you've let me down, so I'll believe it when I see it. But he is here today and that's what matters. I mean, one day at a time, you can't focus on every day, but you can focus on today. And the only thing that matters is today. So it's your choice, pretty simple choice too. Are you gonna do what you need to do? Or are you gonna stay at home in that comfy and warm bed? But it is Monday of the working out week. I always say that just because it's a little cringy, but we are on day number 19 of the Impetus Strength program, which is the second run around. First week, so it's probably like month 2, week 1 kind of, we could say. But today's shoulders. I love my fucking shoulders. Andre loves his shoulders. He always comes to shoulder day. I think it's been a while since he's actually like deliberately missed a shoulder day. I can't say the same about leg day though. We got to get him on a leg day. I mean, he's hit leg days. He has. I'm not saying he has.
Couple leg, couple back days.
But I was so impressed, man. You hit like 2 plates on the squat. Like he's making big moves on that regard. That and back. I'm very impressed with his back's progress and also with his leg progress. Both of those are doing great. Like he's doing a lot better in both of those. Shoulders, he's doing good as well. I mean, we never really hit an overhead press prior to starting the strength program with him. I've always hit it. Well, not always. I'm more of a dumbbell guy, honestly, to be honest with you. I would rather hit dumbbells. I think dumbbells are more optimal than the overhead press, but the overhead press also transfers into having stronger core strength and having a stronger bench press. So, I mean, they all work intertwined, right? I think if you have a heavy squat, you're probably going to be better at deadlifting, right? They all transfer into each other. It's because of compound movements, right? Some muscles are being used over the course of every exercise, like abs. Core is such a big exercise. Like people sleep on the core, man. I mean, you use your core to stabilize yourself, right? You're using your core when you're squatting, you're using your core when you're deadlifting, you're using your core when you're doing overhead press, and you're using your core when you're doing a bench press. So I mean, core is intertwined in every single one of them, and a lot of people skip hitting their core, so don't skip hitting your fucking core, even if it's for 5 minutes or something like that. But on the same context, do not treat your core like it's a different type of muscle. Don't treat it like it's cardio. You can't do abs every single day, man. Your abs are muscles. They need to rest. They need to recover. So you should be doing it like any other muscle, right? And today's, I just said shoulders, but today is abs as well, right? So we have a specific designated day for abs, and we are progressive overloading abs. So you get better, stronger, and all around sexier, because abs are sexy. Do you think abs are sexy?
I'd say so.
I think guys think abs are sexy, but I don't think like girls are so into it. Like from what my girl said, like she's more into arms, chest, and just a bigger build, right? Rather than being skinny and all that. But we're gonna talk about that when we get into the workout, because I need to say something about being skinny and all that sort. Not skinny, but like being super lean and all that. But we are gonna stop talking, guys. It's fucking gym time. Say something.
Let's get it done.
I was expecting hell yeah. Okay, first exercise of the day. Like any other day of the Impetus Strength program, we always start off with the compound movement because of course your body is the most rested and you have the most energy at the beginning of your workout. So you want to do the heaviest lifts that you want to do and the lifts that you want to improve on at the beginning. But I want to elaborate with what I was saying in the car about the skinny and kind of lean body type of thing. Now, back in the day when I first started exercising, I started exercising because I was insecure about my weight, more specifically about being overweight, right? So I went on a big mission to just lose the weight as fast as possible without doing it the smart way. So basically what I did is I ate like 1,300 calories, and I've spoken on this before and I've showed photos before as well, but I ate 1,300 calories and like, I was literally sucking on salt to keep my like appetite down and to just like allow myself to be starving all the time. And needless to say, that's an eating disorder, okay? And there's other elements to that that have to be talked about as well. I would go out with my friends and I wouldn't even fucking eat there, man. I'd be so worried about eating and putting on weight to the point where I wasn't even enjoying the time I was there, right? And someone said something interesting on a podcast that just really resonated with me, especially in this regard, is when you die, you're not gonna worry about how lean you were or what body fat percentage you were. The only thing you're gonna worry about is the memories you have, right? And if I'm not able to experience the memories I have, then my positive habit, which is being at the gym and trying to be healthier and be more lean, which I mean, to be fair, 1,400 calories isn't healthier, but in my mind it was, that's not gonna mean anything. And that's kind of when a positive habit turns into a negative habit, right? It's when you get consumed by it, because you need balance, right? Needless to say, like, eat healthy, eat full foods, eat right foods, but when you go out with friends, enjoy the time you have with friends. And I can't say I was doing that at that point in time. Even if when I went out with friends and we weren't getting food, I didn't have the energy. And then the one cheat day I had a week, I'd consume like 8,000 calories. And I felt like shit. And those 8,000 calories weren't healthy foods, I'll tell you that. It's like cakes and shit. But all around that shit, it's not right. And I feel like a lot of social media influencers kind of pursue and show people to, go for that. A lot of them are skinny, lean, and all that sorts of stuff. And they might be doing it the right ways, they might not be. It's not something that I really look into, but it's all about the information that they're giving out. But needless to say, if you're lean all year round, man, you do have to make certain sacrifices. And you gotta kind of balance it out and know what you want. But at the end of the day, man, don't let the positive habits start to affect your habits that you have with your friends and shit like that, which it becomes a negative habit, right? Because you gotta enjoy the time you have. At the end of the day, we're all trying to become better. But you need to take a step back and appreciate those closest to you and enjoy the time you have with them. Because at the end of the day, man, that's what matters. That's what truly matters, right? Not money, not none of that shit. It's about the memories you make and the people's lives you impact. And hopefully that impacts one of your guys' life. But enough said, we're gonna get into shoulder press now. Last week I did 155 for 5 reps. So I wanna increase it gradually. So I put 10 pounds extra. So this is 165 now. We're gonna see how this works, man. I mean, fuck, I'm a little nervous about this one, but that's why we have these safety bars here, of course. And I am wearing a belt. I did say I don't like to use a belt, but I'm gonna start using a belt, man. Helps me maintain the form, and if something helps you maintain the form, that prevents injury. So go for it, right? Well, I'm talking too much. Get this set done. As usual, it's always getting it up to be the hardest. That was brutal. We're gonna get done now.
Yeah, what are the tips and tricks?
Tips and tricks?
How do you get through it?
Well, I'd say the best thing you got to do is just close your mind, or like, I don't know how to explain it. You can't think about it. Don't look at the timer. That's like the most important thing, because when you look at the timer, you're like, damn, all this pain I'm feeling, and say you're halfway, you're like, damn, I have to do this all again. Like, you just can't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't look at the timer. Just close your eyes.
Quick.
Shirt? It's another Kawhi shirt, actually.
Big Kawhi fan, eh?
Kawhi's big time, bro.
Big time. How long are you doing for a plank?
With what? Am I putting like the plate on?
Yeah. You're putting the 45 on your back.
Go a minute.
Minute and 15 seconds.
All right, minute 15.
What'd you do on the overhead press though?
25s and then 2.5s was, I think that's 100 pounds. I think it's 100, yeah.
Yeah, 100 on the dot. So what do you like? What's your pointers for that though? Because you're new to that. It's like what's something you've learned.
I don't know. I liked using the belt. Like, as soon as I started slapping weight on, I find the belt like actually helps with the form.
It locks you, right?
Yeah, it locks you, because like sometimes you feel it right in your like lower back, but when you have the belt, it kind of gives that a little bit of tension and helps support you. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for this set?
Let's get it done.
Time. How do you feel?
I'm dying, dude.
I feel like I should elaborate a bit more on the podcast specifically that I was listening to, that I was talking about over there. I listened to Modern Wisdom with, I think his name's like Chris Williamson or something like that. That's a fucking awesome podcast. And all around, if you guys don't listen to podcasts in general, I definitely recommend it. It's a great way to learn new things. And also, it's just a lot better to hear positive talking rather than like the typical music that we listen to nowadays, which is all about gangs, drugs, women, just silly stuff.
Where do you watch podcasts? Like, when do you watch them?
I listen to podcasts on my way to work, and then I listen to podcasts throughout my day at work. So I download it on a little USB drive, plug it into my truck, and I listen to it all day. Okay, so podcasts are definitely something I like to listen to in the background. I won't lie though, it does distract you from doing tasks. So I mean, if you have a specific task you're working on, I wouldn't recommend listening to a podcast. I particularly listen to like lofty music, sort of more of a background study music. That's a little off topic. The podcast I listened to was Chris Williamson. He was talking to David Lade. Now David Lade's a fucking staple in the fitness industry. He's really, really like renowned, right? I think he started like early 2000s or like mid 2000s, something like that. Mid 2000s, like 2010 or something like that. But he started like a long time ago, and he's all around. He's been, very inspirational for a lot of people, myself included. I always used to look up to him back in the day with his awesome physique and all that sorts of stuff. However, in the context of like being skinny and all that, he's at like when you have a spotlight on you like that, it kind of plays negatively, right? Because a lot of people expect him to look like that all year round, and like he's known for having that body, right? He's known for being a lean guy. If he's not lean, the amount of hate he'll receive is insane. Well, it's kind of a scary thing, right? And body dysmorphia is a real thing. He might think he looks you might think someone looks jacked, but in reality, in their mind, because of body dysmorphia, they don't think that way, right? And the way to counter that I've done is anytime you wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say, you look great, right? And you might not believe it at first, but the more you say something to yourself, the more you tend to believe it, right? And kind of like any idea, it requires like a fire, man. It requires a spark to ignite the flame, right? Be that spark to yourself by telling yourself you look good. Because at the end of the day, man, if you're showing up to the gym every day and you're doing the things you need to dietary wise the right way, okay, not the wrong way, because I mean, fuck, I looked good when I was eating 1,400 calories, but I feel good? No. And was it good for me? Absolutely not. So I mean, definitely take that with a grain of salt. But needless to say, if you're doing what you need to become better all around, physically, mentally, emotionally, all that sorts of stuff, you are becoming better, one day at a time. And you might not notice it in the moment, but if you look back and look at yourself 5 years ago, or even a year ago, in the case of me, you'll be very surprised with the progress you made. So remember that, and definitely, like I said, that spotlight sucks. And even like on a more like lower level, like with your friend groups and shit like that, like might be known as that lean, abbed guy or whatever the case may be. And in the day, man, it's your life. Don't let other people's opinions dictate what you do, and do what's best for you. Balance is key, and we're gonna get this set done. Enough chit chat. I did the first set already. We're doing the dumbbell lat raise, and then front raise. Supersetting the two, 12 reps each, up in the weight from the last time I've done this. So this time we're doing 30s. We already did our first set, so let's get this fucking second set done. Okay, into the front raise. Four more. Remember, you look good.
Was the Super Bowl rigged?
Nah, I don't think it was rigged. I think maybe against the Ravens, maybe I'm biased too. I don't like the Chiefs, but I think some of the calls were a little biased. But overall, Mahomes is probably going to be the GOAT. So I'm not surprised he won. I would never bet against Mahomes. I did not bet against Mahomes. I didn't even bet in that game, to be honest. But yeah, if you bet against Mahomes, you're a fool. But
Not financial advice though.
yeah, not financial advice. Anyways, another thing I gotta say, Valentine's Day is coming up. And do you know what the perfect Valentine's Day gift is? Coming to the gym with your girl.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. We should get a video in both girlfriends getting a workout, impetus strength, bro.
Oh yeah.
That would be big time.
Yeah, it would.
Anyways, so yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. Put down in the comments, what are you getting your girlfriend this Valentine's Day, if you have a girlfriend?
What are you getting your girlfriend?
Oh, I gave her a gift already. I got her like a little heart necklace, and then I got her some earrings, and yeah, some chocolates. Just the basics.
And your love and affection.
And my love and affections.
Most important thing.
I felt like we've been dating for 3 years now, so I I already did like the whole like roses and all the big time gifts, cause like for me my pockets are getting drained. So we got December. Psych, I'm joking. We got December, which is Christmas, obviously. January 9th, like anniversary. Then we got February, which is Valentine's Day, and then we got March, which is the birthday. So it's like back to back to back to back. Back to back to back stuff. But then I get like 8 months off I could save up for the next cycle. But yeah.
Let's see the gains.
Hey.
But we're hitting abs right now, so I think that's
Yeah?
what the muscle needs to be displayed. Okay, Mr. Baller.
Yes, sir.
Wait, lift it, bro. Yes, sir.
Give it a punch. No, I'm joking. Don't ever ask a black belt to punch you. Bad idea.
Okay, do your set. What are we doing?
Where were we? Oh yeah, we're here. So, take this out of my pocket. It was go on here. How many did you do?
30.
30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that.
That's 60 then.
Oh shit. Okay. So back and forth is 1, and then with the plate like this. 8. Okay. Oh, this is tough, yo.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it done though. You want to count for me this part?
Sure.
Okay.
Done. Play time. Two more, I think. How we feeling?
That was good. That was easier than last time I did it.
What's that called?
Say what?
What's that called?
This?
No, what you just said.
Progressive overload.
Getting stronger.
Oh. What did I
Same
say?
thing.
What did I say last time?
Gaining strength. +5 strength.
+5 strength. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we finished off the ab exercise there. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't record me, but I was fucking feeling it, man. That's crazy superstar. I always say that. Make sure you guys are doing a weight that you guys can do properly. So you guys are doing like a 25 and you're struggling to get it up to where you're kind of like, because I was telling Andre, when you hug that plate, it's a lot harder than having it off your body a bit. So when you hug the plate, it makes it a lot more difficult and it gives you more effectiveness out of the exercise. So of course, choose a weight that you guys could do when you're hugging it to get the maximum out of the exercise. But something I want to say, because my girlfriend has someone who's getting into the gym new, someone who wants to get into exercising in general, not just the gym, but just exercising in general. And one thing I did when I first started off working out was we did at-home workouts. Specifically, I remember the exact videos. There's 2 videos specifically I used to watch, because back in the day, all I cared about was abs, so all I wanted was abs. I watched those like quick 5-minute ab workout videos, but Athlean X and then Brandon Carter. I remember a specific thing he said, summer's around the corner, something around those lines. But that really motivated me, like, fuck, summer's around the corner, I'm gonna be shredded. But abs, of course, are not made by just doing exercises. It's also made with the proper diet. They kind of say, that's what people say. I mean, it does and it doesn't. I mean, you need strong abs, right? And abs, to strengthen your abs, you need to do exercise. It's like any other muscle, you need to strengthen it. But of course, your abs are more dominant and all your muscles all around when you are leaner. So when you are leaner, your muscles are gonna be showing more, because obviously there's not fat blocking it and all that sorts of stuff. But back to the topic at hand, I used to do those, but I also did something called HIIT workouts. So HIIT workouts are high intensity interval training. One of the best fucking exercises you could do at any age. I recommend, like when I get older, man, and I'm like in my 60s where I'm not really able to lift those heavy weights anymore, I'm gonna be doing HIIT workouts. Because HIIT workouts increase your heart rate, and having a higher heart rate is very good for you. And higher heart rate when you're exercising, like, you know, raising it, getting it stronger, because that's what, your heart's a muscle too. You wanna get your heart stronger. And it just helps in a lot of different categories of life. So of course doing HIIT exercises are very optimal, and you can do it at home, right? So when you're first getting into the gym, getting in the motion of doing exercise in general is the most important thing, because the consistency element's gonna transfer into the gym. So if you can be consistent doing HIIT workouts, then you guys can be consistent in the gym as well. So definitely recommend that. And if you guys want, I could drop some HIIT workouts out there too, right? But I'm gonna have to get some love for that. So you guys gotta let me know in the comments down below if you guys want HIIT workouts, because I could definitely do those. I used to do HIIT workouts all the time, and I always used to make my own too. I love doing HIIT workouts. Regardless, you're gonna have HIIT workouts coming out soon, especially when summer's around the corner, because a lot of you guys do want to get in shape for the summer. And like I said, the consistency is the most important part. So starting off, doing what you can, and you can do HIIT workout in 10 minutes, man. So there's no fucking excuses why you guys aren't able to get a HIIT workout in. Everyone has 10 minutes. You say you don't have 10 minutes, you're fucking lying. Look at your screen time on your phone. I'm sure you've been on your phone for longer than 10 minutes. So remember that. Of course, we want to live a healthy life, become better, and that's what we're trying to do. But anyways, we're gonna move into our next exercise. So typically I do the face rope cable pull. I was saying the wrong words. I might have to cut that, but I probably won't cut it. But anyways, uncut. Instead, because the rope's taken, we are gonna be doing 2 D handles and coming in like this. So this is another good way to do face pulls in general. I do actually like this a little bit better because you get more range of motion than you would with the ropes. The most optimal way to do the ropes is to do 2 ropes, but making them singular so you have more range of motion, because the one kind of, you know, limits you. Whereas this, I can come back all this way, really open up the shoulders. It's a great exercise to warm up with, but we didn't warm up with it. We do it more later on. We warm up with the bands, which you guys will eventually get. I'm gonna start showing you guys band exercises and band warm-ups once we get 1,000 subs. So stay tuned for that. We're at 744 at the time of this recording. You guys are fucking awesome. Andre says he loves you guys. I love you guys. We're gonna keep doing this together. But let's get this set done. So of course, do a weight you can control for 12 reps.
Hey man, play button's loading.
Then we're mixing this in with dumbbell shoulder shrugs, but that's across the gym, so we're gonna have to have a slight cut there. So we'll see you guys over there. Right into this. If you guys want to get these massive traps right here, count your reps. And what I mean by that, when you're at that full contraction, count the rep you're at. 1, 1, 1, down. 2, 2, 2, down. That's the most effective way to do this. This one is specifically time under tension. A lot of guys get those heavy ass fucking weights and they're just doing this. That does nothing for you. Remember that. Well, it does something, but let's be honest. We're trying to optimize. We're not trying to just do half-ass shit.
That could hurt you. And then
it can hurt you too. That's another thing.
It inclines you not to put the weights away.
That's true. And then you know you're doing that and you're like, fuck, I'm fatigued with heavy weight.
I can't put it on the rack.
That's right. You're doing like 80 pounds or 90 pounds and you're doing this. And you're like, fuck, my shoulders are sore. I can't even lift the weights. So you go put the 80s in the fucking 5-pound slot. Put your weights away. We got 2 more sets. Let's get it done.
Before I start this, you know what we need to implement in the Impetus strength?
What's that?
Penis exercises. Let's get this done.
Let's see your, give us an example of one.
The workout's in the name. If you know, you know. Let's get it. many of the second one?
30.
30, okay.
5.
Four, 5. I felt that a little like my lower back. You know what I'm saying?
You do, you will.
The muscles.
The question is, I did all the shoulder movements and you did all the ab movements today. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now that I think about it.
Think your abs are better than mine?
Nah.
You don't think so?
I think if we go on a run, I can outrun you.
Yeah? I don't know.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Workout is all done. It's been a while since we've had Andre in an outro, but it's also been a while since we've had Andre in a workout video. I think actually all of last week you took a break because of the Keg Cups. We went to a little party for you guys that don't know. But Andre's back. He's gonna be grinding. He's gonna come tomorrow, hopefully. So hopefully we get a whole week out of him this week. It'd be good. It'd be good for him as well. But I do want to say something because it kind of correlates with what I was talking about earlier with the HIIT cardio. And Andre and I were talking about running. Little side note, him and I are definitely gonna go for a run. Now, you know, obviously there's, I don't want to make the excuses, but there is an element to me being bigger and him to being a little, you know, more lean. Muscle is heavy. Right? So running with muscle is going to definitely fatigue you more, which is why you see all these big motherfuckers gassed out all the time. Because, you know, it's a lot of muscle to carry around. I mean, your heart still needs to produce blood for the tissue, even if you're big or fat in that regard. If you're 270 at like 5'10 of muscle or fat, your heart still has to work very hard to produce the blood for that tissue, right? Now, obviously, one is worse than the other in different regards, but still that element to it. But back to the topic at hand, fitness is not a one-size-fits-all sort of scenario. Right? Fitness in general and exercising and being healthy is all subjective, right? Some people like running, some people like, you know, doing stuff at home, some people like weightlifting. And that's how you have to look at it, right? Everything I tell you guys is specific towards what I do, but in general, you guys got to figure out what exactly works for you and what you guys can maintain over the long run, because it is a long run type of process, right? You're building the foundations to your life right now because you want to continue moving, right? There's like study, I can't remember exactly the study, but doing high intensity training and having your heart rate elevated when you are young is so beneficial later on down the road for you upkeeping a healthy body. And that is the name of the game, right? You want to live long, you want to live healthy, and you want to live a fulfilling life, which means obviously having balance, right? So it's not all about fitness, not all about that, it's about having that balance as well. But in general, guys, it really is not a one size fit all with all the fitness sort of stuff. You got to figure out what works for you, whether it's running or not. But I do want to go on this run with Andre because I love challenges and you guys should too. Competition is amazing, helps boost your testosterone if you're a man. Helps you with a whole lot of different things. Competition's always good. It's the best way to get better. And you want to push yourself, right? So, I mean, I'm not going to just participate in the run with Andre. I'm going to fucking embrace it and I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to try my ass off to beat him. I'm going to give it my all. I'm not going to put anything else. I'm not going to leave anything on the table. I'm going to give it my all. But there's a more important race to see, and that's the race between Andre and Braden, which happened off camera. But what do you have to say about that race? Because that did happen off camera. Who won it?
I won it.
Yeah.
I won it pretty easily.
Yeah. There you go. He's calling out Bray. We got to get Bray in there, man. We got to get him on a run or something. The vlog that we did for the Toronto Ultra event, that's going to be coming back soon. That sort of style of content as well, guys, because, again, balance is key, and I'm going to show you guys the balanced element of my life with the Rest Day Chronicles. So that'll be coming out very shortly. It just takes a little bit to edit, and, of course, we have to do activities for that, right? And that costs freaking money. As you heard, this man spent a lot of money recently, so we're going to figure out some stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys smash that like button. We are en route to 1,000 subscribers by April 1st. That's fucking amazing. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We're at 743. We're almost 3/4 of the way there. We got 2 whole months to go, guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Really, really appreciate every single one of you guys. Drop a comment down below about what you guys thought about the video. And also, let me know what type of HIIT cardio you guys would like to see. Whether it's cardio, whether it's biceps, you know, let me know. I want some feedback. Feedback is crucial to growth. But yeah, hit that post notification bell so you guys never miss a video. And guys, have a blessed day and find your impetus. Say goodbye.
Later.